Hey, this is Pastor Michael Urisha, and I want to invite you to hit that like and subscribe button and drop us a comment if you will. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you receive all of our updates. God bless you. Come on, let's get to the Word.
Just a little bit of a historical background. About 120 years before Josiah, we have a prophet named Hosea, and the Lord gives him a sobering prophecy concerning the nation of Israel. So let's walk through the first 6 verses of Hosea chapter 4. It's in your Old Testament, Hosea chapter 4. We're going to begin right at verse 1. The Bible says, "Hear the word of the Lord, you children of Israel. For the Lord brings a charge against the inhabitants of the land. There is no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of God in the land." So let's take our time with these. Listen, saints, you can pretty much replace the word of the nation Israel there with any nation on earth. Unfortunately, you could also replace that word with the church. Because where there is no knowledge of God, where there is no God awareness in a society, there is then no truth, there is no mercy. Each man will do what is right in his own eyes. And we know in the book of Judges, the very last verse of that book, in chapter 21 and verse 25, it says, "In those days when there was no king in Israel, everyone did what was right in his own eyes." In other words, when there's no final authority, there's complete chaos. Listen, don't miss this. Watch. When every man has their own truth, there is in effect no truth. Did y'all get that? I want to say it again. When every man has their own truth, there is in effect no truth. If you remember back in our study of apologetics, when somebody tells you that, and you know this is very common today, there is no absolute truth. You just need to simply ask them this: is that absolutely true? Y'all get that? It's a self-defeating argument. Because when people say there's no truth, well, is that true what you're saying? So when you remove truth, there becomes no truth. But here's the fact. The truth is, and the truth can be known. Because when there is no truth, and however, in reality, how many of you know there's only one truth? Because the Bible says in John chapter 17, it says, "Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth." But when there is no truth, man begins to set up his own justice system. This is the birth, listen, saints of God, this is the birth of social justice, which is getting preached a lot across a lot of pulpits today. It's not God's justice, it becomes man's justice. It becomes society's justice. Oh, I wish somebody would hear me this morning. Listen, when there is no truth in a society, when there is no longer a God awareness, you have the result of people now who just live together without a marriage. It's now become normalized. Come on, some of you seasoned saints remember back in the day, if somebody in the town lived together without marriage, it was taboo. But now it's just become normalized. It's okay. When there's no truth in a society, when there's no longer a God awareness, you have a society that indulges and celebrates deviant sexual behavior. Oh, talk to me, somebody. When there's no truth in a society, when there's no longer a God awareness, you approve and you legalize the mutilization of children by castrating little boys and removing the breast of little girls in the name of gender-affirming care. Oh, is somebody hearing me this morning? When you remove the truth from a society, when there's no longer truth, when you remove the God awareness, you begin to relabel pedophiles as minor attracted people. When there's no longer a God awareness, you label people who enter your country illegally as undocumented. No, they're illegal. When there's no truth in a society, you legalize and condone the murder of 60 million unborn children, offering their own children at the altar of Molech or Planned Parenthood, whatever name you want to use in there, which is one and the same, in the name of a woman's right. Oh, does somebody hear what I'm saying? When you remove the truth from a society, when you remove God awareness from a society, when there's no God awareness in the nation, saints of God, everyone does what is right in his own eyes. If there is no God, then there's no truth. So here's the question. Who's the final arbiter? Who's to say what is right and what is wrong? I'm here to tell somebody in this house or watching by this broadcast, my friend, there is a final arbiter. There is a final judge, and there is a truth, and the truth has a name, and his name is Jesus. I wish somebody in the house would give our God a praise right there.
Hey, this is Pastor Michael Urisha, and I hope you enjoyed today's short word. Now, you can help us spread the gospel of Jesus Christ all over the earth by simply hitting that like button, subscribing to our channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, and last but not least, share this message with all your friends and family. Well, God bless you, and Maranatha. Jesus Christ is coming soon.